We appreciate you. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Tap that like. Let's go, guys. Come on. Shout out to all the Wednesday warriors. Let's go. Let's go. Tap that like and subscribe, guys. If you're new. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the positivity. We appreciate you. Let's go, dog. Let's roll, dog. Yeah, it's great like that, mate. Let's roll, dog. I love my ice. I really do. I love it so much. We're gonna do some head ball. We're gonna do some head ball, some football, some wall bag. Let's go, man. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Let's go, let's go. Who got on? Let's go, guys. Come on. Ooh, it's a little chilly this morning. Let's get going. Hope everyone's having a great time at the minute. We are doing great. We are not in mourning, remember that. It's a great time to be alive. There's never been a time like this before, has there? How lucky are we, eh? That's the luck that we got picked to be alive this time. That's the only luck. There's no other luck, mate. And that ain't luck. God designed that. Whoever made us, what a time to be alive, eh? Is that comment? Yes! Great time. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for all the positivity. Please share this stream. If you follow us regularly, please share the stream with your friend, your mum, your mama's mama, or my mama's mama, dude. Let's roll. Shout out to all you Wednesday warriors. Still tuning in, still getting it. You're the real hustlers, you lot. Always searching. YouTube is knowledge, remember that, guys. YouTube is just knowledge. We've got 10 hours of content on here from MIT, Harvard. You can find out anything on the last 10 years. Everything that's important and valuable to me, I learned off of YouTube, guys. YouTube, right? I learned off you. You amazing people on here. You taught me it all. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who showed me stuff, taught me stuff, shared stuff. Thank you for all the gifts, for all the beautiful comments, all the wonderful emails and messages and WhatsApps and phone calls. Thank you for everything. We appreciate you all. Let us know when your prize arrives, please comment. Please, if you can, if you post on your channel, please post about it or send us an email like you did with a photo so we can post about it. We appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the positivity. Let's go, guys. We're gonna get real professional, real quick. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Come on. See how I uppercut there? Bam, and then stop it. Bam, to come up. Bam. Like that. You're just gonna go like boom, boom. What they've done is they've desensitized you with COVID and all that, not being able to hug your people. They've desensitized you. Now you're scared to give someone a hug because it's in your mind. All this, like, you don't understand the psychological damage that does to people. That's why I love boxing, because you're in there, you know, you're leaning head to head. All of a sudden, you bang, you're punching someone in the face. You go from one extreme to the other. Yeah? It encompasses everything. Discipline, sheer will, skill, talent, everything. Jacob, what's up? George, great time to be alive. We don't say morning because we're not in morning, are we? We're not awake because we're not at a wake. We're not weak because we don't have a work week. We do this every day. Every day's the same for us. It's just great. We don't have to wait till Sunday to relax. We relax every day because we love what we're doing. We're relaxed while we're doing. Think about what I'm saying, the cymatics. You're not pent up while you're doing what you're doing. Even watching this, think what you're learning. You're learning that you're not weak. What's up, George? I do boxing, good man. Disciplined man now. Yeah, you're not in mourning, are you guys? You're not out awake, because you're not awake. You're not woke, because that means someone woke you up. Yeah, think all these words you're using. Daze, you're in a daze. It's no accident. Your language was given to you for a reason. So all you smart people who are not programmed and know what's good for you, hit that like if you want this information out there. If you're a bot and you're controlled and the government governs your mind, then keep skipping past or don't like, I get it. But those who beat the government in the right way, you don't have to fight them. You join them and you change from within. That's how you really change, because you have to change from, that's why I say inside matters, because you have to change from within. So don't go and vote, don't talk politics, get involved. Change it from the inside, guys. That's what I've done. I've got made sure I was inside on the nexus. It happens with me. I'm accountable. I'm liable, guys. Hit that like and subscribe, everybody, if you agree with this information. Shout out to all you Wednesday warriors. Let's go. Love you all. Let's go. Come on. If you know what you're talking about and you agree and you understand, because you're extremely intelligent, hit that subscribe. And if you haven't already, hit that like, guys. Let's go. I really appreciate all the support from everyone. We've got some t-shirts going up this week. We've got 9 white t-shirts that are going to go out to 9 of our biggest supporters. They'll be able to get them first. We're going to do a live. We'll have a link. You can click the link and get it sent to you, or you can do it through email, whatever suits you best. We've got loads of ways we can do it. And our 9 biggest supporters who appreciate us, who subscribe, like, and hit that button first, whatever way it works, whatever we do. You've got 9 t-shirts, got player 1 on it, right? Because you are a player. This is a game, guys. It's GTA. Yeah, you see what goes on in the world, what happens? It's a game. You've got to beat the game. It's time to level up. Don't get beaten. Don't be an NPC, just like a bot walking around going, I'll stack some shells in the co-op, then I'll go home. I'll do it all month. I'll barely pay my bills, and then I'll accept that's life. Man, if you don't know already, the gap's getting bigger. The people who understand quantum computing, quantum mechanics, all the digital side of life, and they understand the way the world works, the way it's going, the futuristic people, the people who are futurists, and understand all the technology and the AI, and work with AI, and they don't go, oh, you're still in our jobs and all this, right? Well, you keep saying that, guess what's going to happen? You're just going to keep talking, that's it, right? But the people who understand it are up here. If you're on this channel, mate, hit that like and subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. I promise you're going to do better from this information, because it'll be drummed into you every day. I almost made a decision last week. I wasn't going to say this, but I thought, no, because I could get killed and then I haven't told what the truth is. True wisdom cries out publicly, so I don't think they'll get me for it, if that's the truth. Otherwise, we live in a world, which I think is the truth anyway, where anything can happen to anyone and there's no justice. Just like with these Epstein files and all that. There's no justice. There'll never be any justice. The people who control justice are the ones doing the problem. They're the ones. They're the ones who control the keys, the gatekeepers. Do you think it's an accident, Prince Andrews, or he's been barred from the finals? It's no accident, and then you got Bill Clinton come on yesterday. Hillary Clinton's being deposed. She's reacting and getting angry. Do you know why? Because they've just got so much evidence, it's overwhelming. Her whole life's a lie now. From an email scandal to the Benghazi to all the other stuff, right? The 38,000 emails that weren't replied to, but the one from Heston was, because a gun running mate was getting all the deals, and he weren't involved in government. Even even Obama said, we don't like this geezer, he's not in the bubble, he's not part of government, why is he so being around and so involved, why is he making himself so busy? All these things, guys. And now Bill Clinton's been posed, I was only there 50,000 times, but I had a drink and went straight to bed. I might have got in the hot tub, but I went straight to bed. Yeah, of course you did, mate. Yeah, 15,000 bitches around, all waiting for you, right? And you just went to bed, didn't you? Because I'm married to Hillary Clinton. Yeah, you know, that must be swell, that. You know, I can't wait to go to bed with her. I'm sorry, mate, but I know things that'll make your toes curl about these people. I can't even talk about it. My missus knows I know as well, and I hate that I know. And it's the Diddy type situation, all that Pizzagate, all them things, they don't arise from nowhere, trust me. That's not a conspiracy theorist making shit up, you know, when you've got flight logs, manifestos, nah. I hate what's going on in the world at the minute because we've lost faith in our justice system, we've lost faith in our police, we've lost faith in our royals, you know. How can we not have lost faith? Look what's going on in the world, it's crazy. So there needs to be some major reform, or this is why they do all this war stuff, because they want to distract you. Do you see that? They don't want you to focus on this stuff and ask for it because you've got nothing else to ask for. So, I want to know who I'm following. No. Don't wait. Funny how it never gets that, it never happens to them, innit? And all you morons go and fight the war, and this is what you do, right? You go, look at all the generals coming out now saying, no, I was wrong. 20 years in the army, I was completely wrong. He landed on my desk, he said, we're going to war with Afghanistan. And 3 weeks later, he come down from the Pentagon and said, we're going to war with 6 more countries. Like, you had all this stuff planned out. Who asked America to be the world's police? Why are they going to Sweden? Why are they going to, like, Venezuela, getting this person out of it? Why? You're not the world's police. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. Let them do what they want. No one's coming to our shore to take us over. They wouldn't dream of doing that. We've got massive guns to keep them away. Like, let people alone. Leave religion alone. Let people do what they want. Don't bother no one, and they won't fight back. Yes, there's a couple of megalomaniacs in the world that want to take over the world. They want world domination. Yes, they believe in Moloch and the devil and Lucifer and all this. There are bad forces, right? But if them bad forces are the one controlling the world, and we've now got video evidence of all these sort of secret societies, all these things doing all these weird stuff around owls and all this. Come on. We need a change, mate. We need to be that change. We need to be for world peace. We need to say, look, whatever's happening, let's all stand on our shores and tell the other country it's not us. These little 56 dickheads in government, they're making that decision, not us. We're not going to be a part of it anymore. You know, all the armies, no, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We give up. Let all the strong men say, we're not doing it. And then there'll be no one to fight. And then all the men go to Europe on the biggest field and we fight with our hands, bare knuckle, boom. While all the women are cooking on the sides, all the beautiful foods. And after we've been beating the crap out of them, I've had enough. Whoever's lost standing, yeah, well done, you're the toughest, you win, well done. Everyone's got broken jaws, broken eyes and bleeding, internal bleeding. But no one's stabbed, no one's shot, no one's died like that. You might get the odd death, but that's fair enough. 1 or 2 rather than millions. I'm pretty sure we'll all accept that. There'll be a hero. So I mean, that's a real martyr. Instead of, let's go and hurt a load of innocent people. You know, let's sit in front of the cars. No, stop the oil. Mate, I'm going to work at the co-op. Why are you sitting in front of a car? If I actually drove and someone done that, I'd get out and beat the granny out of them. Greenpeace or not, mate, I'd beat the granny out of them. They'd think twice about sitting in front of another car in front of me, mate. I'd probably run them over. I wouldn't even stop. You know, if you're stupid enough to fit in front of a car, you're going to be stupid enough to get hit by one. I promise you that from me. I've got these morons sitting here. Monkeys, a guy in a car, he's like in a van, he just grabbed the bird by her hair and went, shh. Now, I'm not condoning doing that to women, but what I am saying is, if you're a moron that's stopping big lorry drivers, burly lorry drivers who are already pissed off with their life and their job and that they've been away for a week from their missus, and you've got a missus who's like, no, I'm going to take my time to sit in front of a car because I'm Greenpeace. Stop the oil. Yeah, I'm Greenpeace, but you don't see me sitting in front of anyone's car. So we need to do this together. We need to be our own movement. We need to say world peace, you know, like everyone else before us has, and who's fouled because there's no peace. We're never going to get total peace, but we can stop blowing countries up, can't we? You know, them people are never going to forgive. Like, and they think it's us in America. Those countries think we've done that. You know, I've never done that in my life, but they think we've done that. They hate us. They don't hate the government. They hate us. When they see people in the street like us, they think, my aunt died, my uncle died, I've got a family, my village is blown up, my town, my city, my country is blown to shit. Do you think they're looking to then parlay with us? Nah. They're just looking for a way to beat us and get us and then infiltrate and all this. It's completely wrong. It's completely mucked up. I'm telling you now, it needs to change. Right now. Everyone needs to stand up and just go full whack, world peace. No, turn off the nukes. What? You never see a rat make a rat trap, do you? So this is how small your tiny little brains are. They've got you convinced, I'm born here, I'm born in Luxembourg, this tiny little country, but that's it. So we've got, now you look at something like Alaska or Russia or America, you're like, oh, I feel very small to the person next door to me. You know, my economic value is only 1.6 billion a year, and America's got 4 trillion, you know. Now I can't compete in any way. That's how they've got you all thinking. Union Jack on this arm, Bulldog on that arm, yeah, no, stealing all their jobs. Bloody immigrants, you know. Yeah, if they get a job and you don't, it's because they go to work and you won't, and they'll work for cheaper. Good on them. That's adding value to the marketplace, mate. My mum works in a place where they've lost their homes, that they come over and they fill the hotel up and they have to turn off the kitchen because they don't need to cook anymore, because they don't need to have people stay and still sell food to make money because all the rooms are full. So my mum just sits there reading a book and then she helps me out. Like she'll go and get toilet roll, or the kids, she buys them sweets and books. My mum looks after them. We're not like a certain political party. My mum's never voted in her life. My mum don't care about politics, stuff like that. My mum's just a good person who wants to help people. She don't care why you need help. She just wants to make sure you're fed, watered and loved, you know. My mum is the ideal mum, trust me. She's tough, she's old school, she's married, she serves my dad, and that's her job. And she loves doing it. She loves serving us kids, food, clothes. Takes something off, it's washed and ironed and ready to put on an hour later. That's like my mum. All my mates idolise my mum. They love her because some of their mums ain't that great, and they tell me my mum's a saint on my mama's mum. Yeah. Shout out my mama. And guess what? You know they say you marry someone just like your mum? Well, guess what? That couldn't be more true, because my mama, on my mama's mama, she's just like that. Take something off, it's washed, dried, you know, she knows I like a certain thing, I might want to wear it late that night, because I wore it this morning, do you know what I mean? Because it's just soft and nice and comfy, and she wants me to relax. She buys me all that soft stuff, that faux pas and all my blankets, like Egyptian cotton, whatever. She does it so I relax and sit down, probably to sit with her. Because I blame her, say, we ain't doing this. I say, baby, we ain't doing this. You never do this. It's me. I don't sit down. And I still got the gall to blame her. To say she's not doing it. We're all fallible. So I don't want to sit here blaming and pointing fingers and blaming. I want to sit here and say, let's come up with a plan. We got 1.5 million people this last month or so watched us, right? That's 1.5 million people that could have seen the green peace. The peace, world peace, whatever. Just put peace in it. So they start from here. Let them fight us. They accuse us of doing stuff all the time, you know, poisoning the planet. I ain't even got a car. Why am I poisoning the planet? I ain't even got a car. I've got a charity that picks up rubbish. How am I poisoning the planet? You've got factories and planes and 500 planes and 3 helicopters and 20 houses and factories that burn shit. How am I poisoning the planet? See? So we need to do it together, guys. There's enough of us on here to start a massive movement. And I want Planet Pickers to head that movement. Spearhead it, mate. I reckon I could talk good as a bitch in the House of Commons. And none of them crackers would be able to buck with me at all, I'm telling you. Like, my mum always said, you're great at arguing, you'll be a great lawyer. He's going to be a lawyer one day. They used to say that about me. She said, you can never win an argument with you. I said, because I'm always right, that's why. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I'll lose the argument. But I'm still waiting. Because I won't talk about shit I don't know about. Obviously, it's a massive stretch, right, for someone to say, come on, world peace. People have tried it for donkey's years. But we are at the worst point in time where Russia's gearing up, China's gearing up, Japan's backing them, you know, North Korea's gearing up, South Korea's gearing up, USA's gearing up. They're all gearing up. And they've all got big guns and weapons, right? And they won't suffer. We will. We'll all suffer. So how stupid you got to be? What do they all want world domination for? Just stop. Everyone say stop and we'll leave it like how it is, right? Then we've got to make up for all these people who ain't got homes and families and shit. So we've got to be their family. Because they ain't got a mum and dad anymore. You know, they ain't got no one to guide them or no brothers and sisters to play with. So we all need to adopt someone. Don't adopt a dog. adopt a kid and a dog. So that kid's got a dog to play with. If you've got kids and you've done a good job, go and do it again, mate. You're never too old. The older you are, the more younger it'll make you. Watch a 50-year-old who's had to take on their daughter's kid because the daughter died. She didn't know her daughter was going to die. She's 59 years of age. And all of a sudden she's left with this 10-month-old because her daughter lived with her. And guess what? She's turned into a new person because her daughter's deaf. She didn't go into a hole and die and be depressed and have too much deep rest from being depressed. Deep rest is deep rest. You've either had too much of it or not enough. Me, I'm never depressed, but I never have any rest. I think that's because I'm on a high all the time because life is magic. It's actual magic. It's not a magic trick, it's actual magic. When you understand quantum mechanics and superposition, you understand that you can observe and affect things that are not next to you. And that's through cymatics. You can say some shit. And if it's true, and just because it's true don't mean it's going to happen. And just because you're doing right don't mean you're going to get right. I've learnt that. Most people care about being right, not doing right. So we ain't going to talk about politics or Hollywood or Pollywood, because the politicians' Hollywood is Pollywood for me. So I've got a channel called Pollywood. I was going to make a joke like Spitting Image. I was going to do all the politicians' characters because I'm wicked. It's like, what I do is like the Royals. You know that Harry Enfield? I'm like that. If I was to do a show about the Royals, it would end up exactly like that. Like Spitting Image and that Harry Enfield and Face Jacker and Phone Jacker in one, mixed with Ali G and stuff like that. I'd throw someone with Tourette's in there, or maybe 3 or 4 people with Tourette's. Yeah. I'd rather watch a programme on Tourette's than the news on the war or something like that any day of the week. I find it hilarious, all that stuff. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe if you believe this is what we need now, because we're at a crucial time with all these weapons and everything. So we need to start a movement here, we need to link with a movement. We need to just be picking up the phone. I don't know why someone ain't on the phone to these politicians every second of every day. I'd be hard dialing their number like that. If I weren't doing business and I was like a billionaire already, I'd be on their Jarvis Cockler every day, mate. I'd be hanging around with them, trying to get in their ear, talk to them and say, why are you doing it? I understand the dynamics and the politics and the side to side, but why aren't we sitting down at the table? And do you know why? Because they want you confused and they want you divided. And how'd they do that? Scaring the crap out of you is a good way. Because if you press that button, we're back to the flood, mate. 5 billion people die instantly, then you got the nuclear winter, no growing, darkened skies, all this shit is horrible. Horrible to think about, that we've ruined this beautiful place, this stunning earth, and beautiful, magical planet. We're living in Atlantis. Have you been to like a beautiful garden that's growing lots of fruit and veg, and everyone's taking care of it, and there's more than just a farmer? Have you been to a community garden where everyone's doing different stuff? So there's all these different opinions, there's all these different, sections where people are doing their own version of stuff. So it's all different, but it's all fruit and veg or flowers, I'm gonna have the most beautiful flowers because my mum gardens and grows stuff. Lizzie's mum gardens and grows stuff. My mentor, me, and my mentor's partner, Jodie, who's from America, upstate New York, she's the head gardener for us. Mate, we're doing it. We've got some polytunnels going up at the minute. We just done a grow last year. We've got everything from blackberries, radishes, raspberries. No, not raspberries, what was it? Radishes, narrows, corns. I'm not even joking, there was loads more stuff. Yellow peas, spring, potatoes, tomatoes. Loads of stuff we got. And that was just us testing stuff out to trial it. We started a bit late in the season for some things, but we still got them. Cucumbers. Yeah, it was amazing. So Chris come around the other day, he said, I've been doing loads more, like, I've been getting on with some stuff as well. He said, I can't wait to show you. So yeah, it's happening, mate. We won't be long, we'll be on that vertical farming somewhere. We've got some other land we're looking at now as well, because this is taking so long, I can't wait. I'd rather go and just get a different bit in a different place now, just because we're ready. Do you know what I mean? We're so ready. I'm behind. Even his hand-eye coordination when I saw him punching the ball, what's that? This guy has excellent ball control. Thank you, man. I wonder what his weight is. Particle weight, atom weight, quantum entanglement weight, ether weight, astral. I'm light as a feather, I sting like a bee. That's why my name is Eddie Murray. Come on, dog. Let's roll, mate. Woo! I'm at you, dog. What's happening? Sit your bitch ass down, mate. Let's do some headball, guys. Yeah. Can everybody on here tap that like 40 likes so we can get some more people in the room, please? Well, I'm getting my ball and I'm going home. Come on, dog. Let's roll, mate. Yeah. It's great like that, dog. We're gonna start getting to a lot better workouts. So we're doing more stuff. Yeah. These ain't shoes, they're canoes, these. Straight like that. Yeah. Hey, what's happening, mate? Hey, what the business here, well? I can't remember if I told you what's happening. I can't be bothered to go and do that, but I would have flicked it up like that. See how I've done that? Like, flick it up over my head, catch it again, roll it round. Fucking dog, jump on and do this. Right, we're going to do some headball, guys. I'm just having fun. Don't worry, I am son. Hey, son. Go on, Jace. Love it, mate. A great son, I bet. I reckon if he put some muscle mass and size, he'd be a great footballer. Oh, thanks, man. I've finna whoop anyone's ass on that pitch. Like a bitch. I do not foul, promise you. Big dog. Yeah. And you know what time it is, dog. It's great like that, mate. Let's roll. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate it. That's really kind. Let's do some headball. Let's go. Come on. Let's roll, dog. That's what the business is. Blueberry, mango, raspberries, pineapple, flax seeds, yogurt, gold top Jersey milk. Shout out Jersey. Hey! Sometimes, mate, you'll probably think I'm a bit mental. I'm just throwing out a comment off The Sopranos or something that I found funny. So don't think I'm just saying random things. I'm actually having a laugh with myself, right? That guy's actually one of the most normal people I've seen on this shitty YouTube shows. I keep seeing preachers. I'm gonna do my own version of preaching sometimes. We're all doing it. They just believe in God and a higher power. Me, I do the same. We all know someone's put us here. We're just expressing ourselves. But don't worry, trust me, he's a good guy. Thank you, John Joe. That competition winner, John Joe. You're gonna receive that any second, mate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support, John Joe. You've been so kind. Super, what's up, big dog? I'm at you. You hear me? You're always a real one. John Joe. Super, Milo. Appreciate you, man. You're so kind. Well, you don't realise what this support means to us, guys. It means the world to us. This is what we're doing it for. I must have a massive ego or be a narcissist because I really need it sometimes. Sometimes I can come out of my own and do it. But guess what? That's okay. But do you know what's even better than that? Coming out here and hearing great things from great people who are saying, like, this guy is actually one of the most normal guys on YouTube. My missus said that. She said, I've been watching YouTube lately because what we're doing, so she gets watching the lives to learn some stuff. She said, baby, I can't believe how, like, your talent, like, not just the business, not just the kick-ups with a ball or a headball or boxing, but with trampolining, with chess, whatever. Whatever we're doing, she can see the difference. She said, I'm watching, they're out in their bedroom, they're just doing this in their bedroom. She said, like, when people were like 1,000 people on it at once. She said, just because they've been doing it a year, they've got regular viewers, yeah? No one's saying they're not good people. How do we know that? We haven't watched them long enough to, I don't decide if someone's good or bad. I just go off of merit, off of what they do and interactions with my life and how it makes me feel. But I also have to realise I'm human and sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'll judge too quick. Other times, you know, if someone's having a bad day or they're going through something. So I try not to judge now. I'm so focused on my own life, as you can see, that I ain't got time to judge other people. And this is what's got me now to, I admit it, I snap photos of people's feet when they don't pay attention, then log in a database. My friend says it's weird. Huh? I admit it, I snap photos of people's feet when they don't. You must have a foot fetish, but don't do that, it's naughty. You shouldn't do that. You should never take photos of other people without their permission. Bro, you know sign language just because you said thank you in sign. Yes, thank you, mum, dad, banana, apple, orange, food. I can do a few things, like probably like a monkey. Like, you know, I'm not fluent. I can speak a little bit Mandarin, a little bit few languages. I'm teaching my daughter Mandarin and French, and after that she'll learn Arabic and Spanish, 2 at once. She has 2 because she's got 2 hemispheres of her brain, and she can learn 2 things at once. If you only learn 1 thing at once, you'll get old, and people say, stop doing 2 things at once. Where if you're like me and you can do 100 things at once, you laugh at people who say things like that. I think you will go far on here, bro. Watch in a year's time. 1 million subs. I agree. I love you guys, but you're part of that. John Joe, you're going to be part of that. All the people who party, we're going to dish out what we can when we can. Just know that, because you deserve it. We're not doing it because we just want to get big for growth. That's buying your friends. We don't want to do that. We do competitions because we're in a good position, so we can give our stuff out. And all the stuff we bought with all the hundreds of thousands of pounds we spent on things, we want to give them out, because the people who may not ever go for stuff and may not have that chance to have something nice one time. Like, we didn't give that gold away because we're worth 40 grand. It's probably not even worth a tenner. I don't know. But we've done it because it's a commemorative piece. It means something to us. And you was not kind enough to be part of it and compete and comment all them times and shout us out and shout the channel out. And you're doing a job there. Do you know what I mean? You all are. And we're eternally grateful for it. We really are. I can't tell you how much gratitude means to me now. In the book The Secret by Rhonda Bynes, and in my book Rich in Years by 100-year-old couples, it says this: gratitude is the way, and care. It's not love, because you can overlove someone. You can love them so much you don't want to leave them, and then you're pissing them off, right? But if you care about them, you'll go, no, I care about them, they need their own time. No, I care about them, they need this space, or they've said this. That is how I'm assuming things really work. Because that's what they're saying, and these are old people. 100-year-old couples who have been through wars and wrote books at 100 years old. And not just one, multiple of them. It's called Rich in Years. I'm going to start putting the books up that have got me to where I am, because it is books, not just YouTube. Books, reading one line in a book has changed my life. The true definition of intellect is the ability to adapt to change. Stephen Hawking, and he died on Pi Day, right? He died on Pi Day, yeah? So 3.141, 592653589793 23846264 338327950 2884 1971693. I can keep going, right? But you get the idea. Means something to me. I nearly got to spread his ashes at the university. My missus got me a seat at the table. I just didn't make it. I weren't picked. Plus, I was only just new to physics then. Like a couple of years in, I just started to get to liking watching on YouTube and learning about it. And now I follow all the proper people on there who do all the physics. People who've got mass spectrometers. There's 2 people on YouTube who have mass spectrometers. And now I'll be able to reach out to them if I ever want to do anything. Because I'm on YouTube as a creator. That means I can contact them, I can pay them, you know, whatever. We can do a joint project, a collaboration if they're not too busy one day. There's a chance, there's more chance now than there's ever been, see what I'm saying? And the more further I go ahead, the more chance there'll be. The bigger I'll get, the easier it'll get to contact them. So I'm going to utilise all these contacts, all this network for massive business, massive charity, and I'm going to end up doing philanthropy work every single day by picking rubbish off the ground and putting in an invention that burns it and you get energy out of, and it builds up the economy by not needing stupid money to go stupid places, do stupid things. We've got lovely technology, we should be far superior than now. Let's go, guys. Hit that like and subscribe if you believe in all this. And it's a good idea. Let's go do it. Let's go do some more. Let's go and do the new things we're talking about now, because the old things are already on their way. We've already put it out there, put the work in, and now it's happening. Let's start some more projects, because we've got to overload ourselves. We've got to do way more because there's more people to work with. We've got to need more people to do more jobs, you know, so we can grow. Let's get reaching. You get them companies come along once in a lifetime and they've just got everything right and everything down. The only way they suffer is through people, the people that let them down, the people that don't turn up. And you can only pick so many characters that are like yourself, because that's why you're 1 in a billion, because there isn't many people like you in the world. High performance people, extremely talented, understand everything, don't sleep, constantly push forward, never get disenfranchised, never get depressed, never get down. They get angry and they get shit done. That's me, mate. I know I'm 1 in a billion. I've never met anyone like me, ever, not even close. motherfucker, I've met people who go, yeah, I've got ADHD, I'm under my own, people can't keep up with me. And then they meet me for 5 minutes, they go, they're sitting in the corner like that. I've got to go and see my doctor. If I thought I had ADHD, it's like, oh my God. They don't know what way to go is up. Greg Secker done it with me. What happens? They all get knocked out, mate. Metaphorically speaking or otherwise. I'm yet to be beaten like that, and I've lost loads of times in my life, but just not like that. I care about winning too much. See, I didn't say love winning, did I? Like the love of money's bad, but if you care about money, you'll do all right. But if you love money, then you'll do bad. If you care about information, you'll do great. But if you love information because you love being right, you'll not do good a bit. I know loads of smart people that ain't got no friends. I know loads of smart people who can't talk to a bird. I know loads of smart people who can't do kickers. What the fucking good is being smart? I know loads of smart people. I know loads of poor scientists as well. I talk to them. And join a gym. Me? I did. If you limited on money, gloves and bags is your best bet. Gloves and bags. Blueberry, pineapple, mango and raspberry. Flax seeds and yogurt today. I'm starting to do my food more because people keep asking, what do you eat? How do you survive on, what do you, know? And I know, if you're like me, I love food now, I really do. I love food so much, I start taking way more care than I already did in my food. Even down to the presentation. You eat with your eyes first, so I try and make it really nice, and I'll put a load of effort into that, because I could have done it quick, and I made it look like done 10 seconds earlier, or 20 seconds earlier, but that extra 10 seconds, all right, over my life, might be a day I've wasted. But one day wasted to make my food look perfect and presentable, not over the top, but you know, a nice bit of parsley, some chopped up spring onions on an omelette, or whatever. That little bit of je ne sais quoi makes the difference. That's that Michelin touch, mate, that you've got. You've either got it or you ain't, because you either want it, and then you go get it, because there's people who want it, but they don't go and get it. And that's the difference. There's levels to this stuff. That's why the pyramid is there. There's levels to this stuff. There's loads of people on the bottom. The higher you go, though, mate, that air starts thinning out. And that's what they're teaching you. You want to get up there with them aliens, mate, you have to be... Mate, your pineal gland's got to be clear. Your thalamus, your third eye, your pituitary gland. You can't have one bit of silica on it. Not one crystal. Your LCD. Can't happen. Trust me. It'll be pure. I've learned so much this last couple of years. So much. I'm just putting it into practice now. And it's working. And I love you guys for eating it up as well. Definitely get a big bag, big dog. Yeah, well, I can get one of them long, fat ones. I just don't know if it might be a bit too big for him now because I can't be moving that around as much. You know what I mean? Maybe I could get it and have it back against the back there. I could move that speedball over there where the ladders are. I'll put the ladders on the back wall. I just didn't intend to stay here, so, you know, I'm just doing what I'm doing without going too far. Don't need to. I'm a spit and sawdust gym. Like, I'll jump down here and do press-ups because I don't care. I love it, mate. I'm the geezer over the golf course and my missus, I'm not saying I'm strong, I can do loads of press-ups, lady stretch, but I'm saying, my missus went, you won't jump in that. I went, shall I go and slide, shall I go over and do a Klingsman in that big, there was like a, over the golf course, you know when it floods, when it's a little dip, it floods, I went, there was a massive one, that's put like spikes in because it went right across like a 5 leg, with a dog leg, it was like, she went, you won't go and do that. I went, want to bet? And she went, whoosh, just to make her laugh. Bro, before subscribing to him, I thought I'm overdoing in my life art, music and cooking, books. But bro, you are in diff leagues. Sorry, let me read that. Fight on brand risk, bro. Fight on brand risks, bro. Sorry. I've just crossed the live, so I wasn't sure. Bro, before subscribing to him, I thought I'm overdoing it in my life. Art, music and cooking, books, etc. But bro, you're in a different league, yeah. Yeah, he thought he's overdoing it. No, don't listen to it. You only think that because you've got this work-life balance. There's no work-life balance. There's your life. Fuck the government's, like, everything, all that. Don't worry about them. They're going to do what they're going to do. Your mates are going to do what they can do. Do you. Stop worrying about everybody else. Just do you. If you're following this channel, don't follow it for bullshit. Follow it because you got motivated. Motivation doesn't last, yeah? But I'll tell you what does last. Me keep telling you, Every single day, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning, I'll see you tonight, see you in the morning, see you tonight, see you in the morning, see you tonight, see you in the morning. It's repetitive, it's annoying. I don't want to do it some days, but have you seen me miss a day in the last sort of 2 months? No, and I've only just started. There's a reason I'm telling you this shit, because it works. It's big dog shit. I've got people saying, bro, I've been on it 10 years and I'm not monetized yet, but I've done it in a month. Straight like that. I told YouTube, you finna be my new bitch, dog. Because I'm a big dog. And now, YouTube is my new business partner. Straight like that. I told you, it don't matter if it's a celebrity, an algorithm, an animal, I'm at you with it. I'm straight like that. I just love business. I love bad bitches. My Lizzie. She's amazing. It's easy. It's easy. Everything's easy. Nothing's hard. Everything's easy. You overcomplicate everything because you listen to other people and all their fucking opinions like arseholes. They've all got one. But not all are important, are they? But they've all got one. This comes from being the baby of the family, not would you mind me, but of everyone. I was the baby. I was the youngest. 8 uncles, 4 aunts, all cousins. I'm the young one. I always felt the little one, you know, because I was the youngest in my family. And everyone's good at stuff or accomplished or whatever, boxing or trades, whatever. And I never was. So I had all that crap coming down on me. And you know what I used it for? Motivation, for fuel. I thought, I'll never let anyone get the better of me, ever. You've got to beat me to do that. You've got to fair and square beat me. But Dana White said it best. He said, stop, listen, no one knows anything. You never know what you do until you try. You don't know what you're capable of because you've never tried. He had to spend $3 million. That's $1 million a letter, UFC, because that name was already taken. Someone had already done it. So one of my mates registered names. He comes up with names every day and you just go, boom, pay a penny or pound and he registers it. He'll do like 20 a week, 40 a week, 100 a week, something like that, right? And then when someone puts, he's got a website that he sells these on and he puts his price up, what he wants them for. So sometimes when you get a really good one, someone's got a really good idea and they come out and their name has to fit that product. Like UFC, he paid £3 million for it. So that's just a business idea that someone thought of. My mate Robin does it. He goes, right, he'll go like, oh, data.com or datapoint.com. Obviously that's going to be taken, but he'll find a variation or something and he'll log it in and he'll own it. And he probably owns like 10,000 names. Yeah, and he sells them. Another business. And another guy I know, he's made probably 20 plus million through emails. Just cold calling emails because he knows what to say, because he's been in the game since email started. Crazy, eh? I know another guy. Goes up to people. You've all seen him. Hi, what do you do for a living? How'd you get rich? Have you got anything to say to the younger generation? Bam, 30 million a year. 8 million followers or something. £30 million business a year he's turned it into, just by going and asking 3 or 4 questions. And having the balls to not, like when they go and look at him and walk away, which probably happens 10 times before he gets an interview. You know, sometimes he might be lucky, he might catch the first one interviews him. Might be a shit interview. No, I don't want to use that. He didn't have any swag to geezer. No, that won't pop on camera, whatever. I've done so much filming that I ain't put up for the last 10 years. Didn't think I was good enough. Didn't think this was good enough. And guess what? Because I thought that, it weren't good enough. The second about 6 months ago, I said, right, I've got to do this now, but I started putting things in place to do it. Look what's happened. Because I know I'm good enough. I don't think, I don't have faith, I don't believe or hope. I know. So look what's happening. And I will not let anyone get in my energy field, like Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker or whoever. I will not let them get in my energy field like an energy vampire and suck the life out of me because their negativity is so infectious, because they believe it's so bad. You know, they could be wrong, right? But because they're wrong and they believe it so bad, they could, and you could believe what you believe, a positive thing, but you just don't care about it that much. Well, a negative person can supersede that by believing way more energy into something that's not real, and that's why sometimes bad things happen. Because like, yeah, I know, but I don't care that much. Yeah, I know it's the truth. And then people let them get one over on them because they'll go, yeah, but no, listen. And then that person's getting all the attention, all the thing. You know, you all know that geezer outside the pub is going, yeah, come on, mate, yeah, you want some? I'll do this, I'll dance, mate, yeah, well, I'm not geezer. You all know that lie, right? We've all seen him. and they get all the attention and eyes on them. Like, you don't go telling someone what you're going to do if you're going to do something. You want the art and the intelligence of surprise. If anything, the less people you tell, the more energy you got. It's why things like this are hard to do. It's because you tell everyone, everyone's negative, and you know, people have got reasons why you can't do it, but they've never even met you in their life. They've just come on the channel and said, you can't do that. How you gonna do that? I've got a business degree. How you gonna do that? How's that business degree working out for you? How's your program working out for you? You're on my YouTube. How's that working out for you? You seem to be obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. So yeah, listen to Dana White, mate. No one knows, everyone's full of shit. You only know if you try. Just keep going, don't give up, and you'll always get there. It might take a long while, you might get really lucky. You know, I don't believe in luck. You might just put yourself in the right position, networked right. It only takes one of them dominoes to tumble the right way, mate. And everything can change. Change one thing and everything will change. Most people, creatures of habit. You keep hanging around with the same people that got you in this stupid position you're in, you know, feeling the way you feel. And if you're not telling people, I know lots of people out there feel that way because they tell me. I won't be saying these things otherwise. I'm saying it to help the people. Everything I say, I'm going off of what people have said to me, how they feel, what they wish they could do, you know, or the lack of confidence thereof. So yeah, no one knows, only you know. It's your life. Be confident, go for it. Give it 110% every time. Push over the odds. Be like my retention thing, 169%. I thought it was only up to 100. Nah, you can go way past that. And when they say that means you've got twice as good as almost the average, that is. Now, obviously, we all know most people watching this can tell I'm not average at this, am I? Or boxing or football. But what about everything else? What if you can do it with absolutely everything? Because that's how you think. How you think, oh, I'll do this ball and I'll do this football is how I'll do business or play chess or raise my kids with their education and their morals and principles and guidelines and ethics. My missus has got to be the same. You know what I mean? I've had enough of giving people a break. I'm going to be accountable to everyone, especially myself. So don't think I expect this from you, and I don't expect it from my missus. She's got to work out. She's got to train hard. To have someone as valuable as me, she's got to do her best, okay? Because I had to be this person to have her at one point. Do you understand? I had to make sure I was on point. I won't let myself down. I won't let my family down. I could be there for my kids. And that only comes from fouling and not being there. Being absent, because you're out chasing the streets and stuff. You think that's more important when you're young. Having fun and being seen as cool or tough. That is not. You get to 40 years old and you look back and think, I was a complete and utter dusty helmet. Yeah, I might have had fun, but what good is it having a bit of fun and your whole life's in shatters or your family is mucked up? Or you haven't networked as good as you should have. Now you can't be trusted because you're shit at stuff. Oh, yeah, it's a broom. Take this broom. Take your new instrument for work. Do you want that? Or do you want to have more responsibility quickly? We all want that, don't we? We all want to do better quickly. How does that happen? Well, put yourself through some pain. Challenge yourself. Overload yourself. Only then you'll find out what you're truly capable of. Let's go. I'm here to help you guys. And I'm going to help you by showing you. Not just telling you. I'm going to help you by showing you. I'm going to do these things. And you're going to see me do it. And all those people, let me tell you something. All those people who come with negative, they've got a point as well. When they say, I look pipsqueak, I look like a pipsqueak. I'm thin. And guess what? There'll be people out there who could snap you in half with one punch. So they're right. You know, they're just not right to use because you don't see me as that, right? You're good people. You start by not judging completely and writing someone off because they're thin. and ridiculous reasons like that. We know these people got bad, sad, you know, mad lives. That's okay. We've all been in trouble. We've all been hard up at one time or struggled. We just don't have to write them off. And this is what I'm saying to Super, to Oms, to Andrew, to everyone. Give people a chance. And only if they're vulgar and they use words that need to be removed from this channel immediately, then do that. But that goes to what I said before, that we will get you up out of it if you're like that. I'm not playing around. There's 10 billion people in the world. I don't need anyone on this channel. I can still be loving it like that every time I come on. Thousands of people minimum when I come on. So numbers are a bit low lately, and I've noticed that they've been from 5,000 up to about 10,000, but that was quite low because we was already way past that. But we're getting shown because I'm doing different hashtags and different things, different titles. I'm playing around with a lot of stuff, thumbnails, titles, descriptions, keywords, ads. So my numbers will be low because I'm starting to reach new people in different areas, and that's going to react different. But there's still a lot of views. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm still racking up a lot of views, 150,000, 110,000 a week, 500,000 a month, last month or this month, or whenever it was I looked last. So I'm really grateful for that. That's a massive deal to me. You know, I mean, that still means 500,000 people a month are seeing my brand. And if that got halved again, 250,000 people seeing my brand, I'm fine with that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not dusty or angry by any point or by any stretch. I'm so grateful. I really am. What I am saying though is, let's make a conscious effort to do better. Like when we get on here, everybody just hit that like straight away. All our people are on it now. Hit that like on straight away. It comes up. Do me that favour, because it'll go. You won't have to do anything else because you go straight into the algorithm. Immediately, as soon as you switch on, you liked it, and that'll be big for us. Do you see what I'm saying? That will help us get into the algorithm more. It'll show more people. So thank you. Thank you for all the people who do that for us, who hit that like, because it's massive. I don't care about saying it anymore. I've been told I've got to say it. It's part of the game. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe, guys. Looks like I found it. What's that? Anthony. Found what? What's that? Sorry, did I mistake? Sorry, sometimes the mods have to appraise me of what's going on. Sometimes I'm really saying they know that's a troll aid. And I'm like, oh, okay, I take it serious. My missus goes, so I was opening the fridge last night and she went, oh, baby, because I was talking about something. I said, what about, how am I meant to know that? I don't care about that enough to know about that sort of shit, like relationships or who's going out with you or this, that. I don't care about none of that. It's gossip to me. If I hear that, I'm going walking away. I'm doing some kick-ups over here. You know why I always do kick-ups? Because people talk shit a lot. I'd rather do 1,000 kick-ups while he's talking about who's going out with her or him. Or, oh, you see this, that? It's like, oh, what's on the news? I don't give a fuck about none of that. I can do 1,000 kick-ups while you've had a dickhead conversation you're not going to do nothing about. And everyone wonders why I'm whooping their ass at everything. Well, because you talk shit out your dick sucker for like 7 hours a day out your 8 hours while you're at work. While I was at work, I was talking to his next to me. He's 18. He's like, yeah, I live with my mum. He's working at Sainsbury's at night, right? When I was doing the night there 4 nights a week. He said to me, I said, so what do you do in the day? He went, sleep. I said, yeah, but you finish at like 6, 7. Yeah, you go and sleep to like 11 and get up, right? He was like, nah, I sleep to about 4. I said, what? Like, he said, yeah, go sit up. I said, then I just sit in and watch telly, you know, I like, eat bits of food. He told me what he eats. I was horrified. But he's 20, I get it. And I said, so what are you doing for business? Like, what's your prospects? You go, nothing. And he wondered why his life sucked. Like, he was complaining about his life. Kill me now. I'm only joking, algorithm. That was just a joke. Everybody, calm down, Karen. Calm down, Carl. I mean, that's a joke, isn't it? Come on. So that was over. Quicker, quicker, quicker. They all got quicker and quicker in the end. It's like, no. So don't get me wrong, I've done it all. I've done all the jobs, me. I'm an electrician for 25 years, but since I was about 15 when I started as electrician's mate, maybe younger than that, maybe about 13 with my dad, but 15 on site, going and, yeah, was that 25? Oh man, that's actually about 24 years, 25 years maybe, 23 years, whatever, whenever I was started. That's a long time, isn't it? That's longer than some of you have been alive. Ah, dang, man. I used to think like that. I used to think I was that young one. And they used to say, oh, it goes quick. And it does seem like it goes quick. And the older you get, the faster it goes. All of a sudden, like my mum, you look around, she's 68. My dad's getting ill, diabetes, gout, or whatever. All the arthritis. He's only 70, but I mean, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing him get old. It's sad. Because I'm going to want to do way more for him now. This is why I'm doing all this as well, to make sure my mum and dad live with me, Liz's mum and dad live with me, and I can look after them every day and build them stuff and engineer. If they buy a cabinet, I'll put it together for them. If they want lights put up, I'll do it for them. You know, I'll do their gardens, or my people will, my workforce. I'll bring them there for a day, pay them all a day there to get everything done for them, just so everything's all pristine all the time, because all they've got to do is come out, look after the kids when we're at events. I need them there watching the kids. And that'll be Lizzie's mum and dad, my mum and dad. They'll have a kid each, or both, 4 of them looking after 2 kids. That'll be more than enough, because I want to be able to focus on what I'm doing, not worry about where my kids are, and or they've had to be someone else. I want them front and centre, seeing everything, growing up in that world now, because they're going to be professionals when they grow up, and I'm raising them to deal with a lot. They're going to be the person that runs over and, like a nurse, to a person fainting, not and just talks or pulls out their camera. I said, Ophelia, there's 2 kinds of people, darling. Because she said someone had a fit in her school, and then she got freaked out by it, and she didn't want to go back into the lunch line. I said, Ophelia, there's 2 kinds of people, darling. There's the people who like that, who want to stay out, and then there's the one who want to run over and help. They want to get involved. Whatever your reasons are, they want to help. Help is help. You want to help someone. That's it. Yes. Remember, guys, Canada, amazing. Appreciate you guys. Come on, let's go, guys. And remember, everybody, remember that